Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope that you all are well and you're having a nice time. So I'm back with another video, and in this one I'll run you through the team selection for FPL Game Week 4. Hopefully it won't turn out to be a disaster like Game Week 3. You can already see the points on screen. Not as bad as I am describing, but yeah, I would have deserved. I certainly think I deserved a lot better with the team I had. Yeah, we'll talk about all that in this video. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do that and help me reach 800 subs sooner. That is the aim for now, and yeah, you guys can help me achieve that. And once we're there, that would obviously be helpful for more and more audience. They can reach us, they can look at the videos, and that would be helpful for the channel too at the end of the day. So yeah, I'll start with my team review first, and I'll talk about how it was a disaster and how it could have been better. And then we'll move on to the Drafthound planner, where I've been talking about my team. We'll look at what transfers it suggests and what are the moves I'm willing to make for Game Week 4. So yeah, talking about Game Week 3 first, on your screen you can see that I've got 58 points. The rank is in somewhere around 1 million, and I obviously do not fancy this rank, but yeah, this is still Game Week 3. We have till Game Week 8 or 9 to fix the rank, and if that is not the case, we're going to be left a lot behind. But yeah, looking at the team, Pickford, another disaster game for him. He has been a disaster since the time I've picked him up. I have no shame in saying that he was a disaster move. I should have gone for someone much cheaper. Onana was the other keeper that I had in mind, but yeah, paying 0.5 million more for a player who is still playing like Pickford, I'd say I should have avoided the premium keepers. But yeah, looking at Turner on the bench, he's got 3 points. Bear did not feature. I don't know what the hell is wrong with him, but yeah, let's check that. I think he's got a knock. He won't play the next game, but yeah, he's still a kind of player that is a good budget option, and he is on the bench. Now I would really need the wild card if these players keep falling, if these players keep acting like this way and they keep getting injured. But yeah, Archer on the bench with a 0, Mings on the bench with a 0. Now looking at the defense, Colville and Chilwell. Now going for Colville before the deadline was a good move, and I avoided that points drop with Jackson, because a lot of managers went for Jackson, and I had Colville in the side. Jackson got 7, Colville got 6, so yeah, it kind of balanced out, and I even avoided 0.1 drop in Gabriel and went for Colville, who did not rise till the point that I brought him in. And then Chilwell with 6, who could have had a lot in that game, but yeah, it was just pure bad luck. Estupinan with only 1. Martinelli, another disappointing signing since the very start of the season in my team. Saka with only 8, Mitoma with 1, Bruno Fernandes finally Bruno Fernandes with 12, Rashford with 7, Watkins with 5, and Haaland, after missing a penalty, still got 8. So if we had doubts during the game of removing the captaincy armband from Haaland, I'd say you think otherwise and still keep your faith in him. So the players that I'm looking to move out from my side are definitely Martinelli, Watkins, and Mitoma. And then in my defense, at some point, I would have to get rid of Estupinan too, because Brighton are a good team, obviously. But with time, we've seen that they, are not as defensively solid as they looked during the last season. And then Pickford has to go from my side too. I would have to bring in another keeper. Now, there are a lot of options that I can look at. There are definitely a lot of options, but I only have 2 free transfers. I'm not willing to play the wild card. And as for now, I'm going to talk about what the transfer moves are. Let's move on to the Drafthound planner, where I'll show you what are the moves that I'm looking at. Now, looking at the team, I've got Pickford in goal. He has to stay in because I do not have much options. Turner versus Chelsea is going to be another disaster. At least there is a chance of Everton keeping a clean sheet against Sheffield United. But yeah, 2.9 points aren't much to joy upon. And obviously, looking at the defense, I've got Chilwell, Colville, Udogie comes in, a newcomer that I went for. I avoided the 0.1 million drop in Ming's price, and obviously avoided the 0.1 million in the rise of Udogie. I have to sync my team back, and it will be fixed because Udogie is already in my side, and I bought him for 4.5 million. And then obviously looking at my midfield, the other option that I have is Bayer and Estupinan. Both of them are on the bench, and Bayer won't feature because he's injured. Now looking at the midfield, I've got Martinelli, Saka, Mitoma, Bruno Fernandes, and Rashford. Now I would have to use one of my transfer here. Either Martinelli or Bruno Fernandes will go, but yeah, we'll look about that. I'll talk about the planning and the things that I'm looking at and the players that I'm looking at. And then obviously up front, I've got Watkins and Haaland. As of now, they are safe. I won't be removing any of them from my side. Now, If we move to the full planner, I'll take you to the full transfer planner, and let's see what is the transfer move that it is suggesting. It is suggesting that I could go for Jackson replacing Watkins, and that would help me get 1.8 points more. The other one is Bruno Fernandes and Udogie to Odegaard and Anderson, and the last one is Rashford and Udogie to Odegaard and Anderson, and Bruno Fernandes to Odegaard. Odegaard is among good expected points. That is why he's being, suggested there. But yeah, good suggestions. I won't say that these are very awful suggestions. I'd still say that these are some nice suggestions from the AI at Drafthound. Now you can click on the link below, go to their, you will be redirected towards their platform. You can get a lot of features that are very helpful and that are helping me shape my team back, because I did made some blunders during planning the side. And then obviously they can give you player rankings, fixture analysis, player comparisons, predicted lineups, and that is one reason why looking at the player comparison, I stayed with Bruno Fernandes and did not go for Foden, because his expected minutes weren't very satisfactory. The other thing is that Foden got an assist, but I got some more points from Bruno Fernandes. So now looking at the transfer move that I would be willing to make in my side, it would be Martinelli to leave this week. And if you look at player rankings, obviously there are players like Maddison and Sterling that a lot of people talk about. I couldn't go for Sterling with ease. I don't have a lot of, to worry. Do not have a lot to worry about in the bank. He's risen 1.1 million, but yeah, I still have bank to spare. So that would obviously give me some more points, and I would stand somewhere around 67.3 expected points. The other move that I'm looking at, and I want to take risks because I have been left behind, and that would be going for the likes of Bowen. Now, hear me out first. The other two fixtures for him are not very satisfactory, but Manchester City is obviously a tough side to play against, but Liverpool is defensively pretty weak at this time of the year, and I wouldn't consider that as a very tough fixture. With looking at West Ham's form, they are pretty brilliant, and they have been on a good rhythm, and they've signed three brilliant players this season with the money they earned from selling Declan Rice. Obviously, Kudus is about to join them too. So I'd say I would go a little differential and go with Bowen. And this is how my final team which will shape up. Now, looking at the fixtures he has, obviously these are two tough fixtures. And look at the fixtures like Sheffield United, Newcastle, Aston Villa. I'd say it could be a tough one, but Everton, Brentford, Nottingham Forest and Burnley. So in and out, he's got some tough fixtures. In and out, he's got some good fixtures. And even though last season he had some tough fixtures, he was among the points, among the goals. And that is what I want to carry on this season. I would go for Bowen, not with Sterling, not with Maddison, just Bowen in my team, giving me a little bit more budget to spread around somewhere. And the other player that I would take out next week is obviously going to be Pickford. I'm fed up of this goalkeeper. So yeah, this is how my final team is going to shape up. Let me know what are your transfer plans, what are the moves that you're looking at, and what would you suggest me? How would you rank the three? How would you rank Maddison, Sterling and Bowen? I certainly will go with Bowen in my side. So yeah, thank you all for watching. And at the end of the day, may your arrows be green. Thank you everyone, and take care.